morning, grand rising.
Don't judge me, I understand I'm doing too much. How can you love me? I'll be just fine, give me time to unwind and I'll find me. I don't do sorry, in love we go blindly, don't lie me. Stay here beside me. I can't focus, not myself, I need help, I'm surprised you don't notice. Time to heal, I need you, you need me, we're so hopeless. When shit gets real, I don't feel, just go numb, it's slow motion. But you got that potion. You're something like my first high. Something like my first high. Something like my first high. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. We're so fragile. I'm on eggshells. It feels like I'm walking.
Hey, grand rising everyone. This is Rising Thoughts with PlumpQueen, and I am the PlumpQueen. Like I guys told y'all, when I have things on my heart, that's when I'm going to come on here and, speak to you. And as you know, I like to get the mood right, with a little, music and whatnot. But I'm going to get right into it. I had a conversation yesterday with one of my sisters. And it started off as something else, but once we get to talking, we get to vibing, and all that good inspiration, comes on out. So we had mentioned, and we're talking about, traumas and healing. Like, 2020 was a very hard year for a lot of people. And there are still remnants, of that, going on in 2021. And I've had these feelings for a while, but I feel like there are a lot of misconceptions when it comes down to healing from your traumas, especially, ones from your childhood and ones that you've been dealing with, for years and years and years. And I just noticed how our society, teaches us about, healing when I look at how therapy works and, and things of that nature. And just like everything else, I keep saying we must unlearn to relearn. And that even goes along with some of the things that we deem positive. So my disclaimer, when it comes down to therapy is definitely a must. I feel like, being in therapeutic spaces is, is needed, especially in our community as Black people. We are definitely all suffering from PTSD. So, having an outlet, having someone, having a group, to be able to express yourself and, to heal from those things are very much needed. But the perspective of it is where, I have an issue. And I'll give you an example. Alcoholics. We are taught that, alcoholism is a disease. We're taught that once you become an alcoholic, you will forever be an alcoholic. Doesn't matter how many years it's been, how many coins you've got, how many AA meetings you've been to, how much of a sponsor you are, according to the program, according to what they tell you and train you, is that you're going to forever be an alcoholic. That is something that that's a disease that you're never going to get rid of, no matter if your life, shows differently. That's a problem. This is why alcoholics continue to be alcoholics, because they have been trained during their therapy, during their way of healing through that. They have been told that they are going to forever be an alcoholic. They are told that they can never go into an establishment or a place and be around alcohol, because if they do, then they are going to relapse. That is what they teach you. And that is false. You can 1,000% heal from anything, any trauma, any dis-ease. Everything starts in your mind. So if you tell yourself that you're going to forever have this disease, then you're going to forever have this disease. If you tell yourself that you cannot be around alcohol, that if you are around it, that you are going to take some, that you are going to drink it, then that is exactly what you're going to do. So it goes along with your childhood traumas. And I know this is a touchy subject, but people absolutely feel that if you have been violated in any type of way, like truly feel like you've been damaged in your childhood, that you have to just live with those traumas. That you can become a better person, but you still have to deal with that forever. And that is not true. When you understand who you are, your purpose, and why things happen, there is no reason, to be still, what's the word that I'm looking for? Plagued, to still be plagued by that. When you understand that, I tell you all the time, everything that happens to you for a reason. I don't care how foul, fucked up you think it is. And I mean everything. Death, sicknesses, all of that. Everything on your journey happens, for a reason. There are no coincidences. There are no, accidents. And I know that's going to be a hard pill to swallow, and a lot of you are not going to be able to accept that. But it's the truth. I always use my accident as an example of that. Though I took it well and all that, that is not something that I wanted for my life. That is not something, that I feel that I merited, as a consequence to any of my behaviors from birth until 22 years old. I didn't take anybody's arm. I didn't murder nobody. I didn't violate nobody. So no, I did not deserve to lose my arm. But it happened anyway. So there was a purpose for that. As fucked up as that situation was, it was all a part of my plan. It was all a part of, me getting to my purpose and to become the person that I'm supposed to be. Every time I've ever felt neglected, anything that I've dealt with my family, friends, whatever, anything traumatic that's ever happened to me was part of the blueprint to create me, to become who I am, and to become the person, my higher self, that I have yet to become. You can 1,000% heal from all traumas. Please stop telling yourself that. Please stop allowing people to tell you that. I don't care what happened to you. Like I said, if someone dies, I had a gentleman who, was alluding on his page that he may not want to live anymore. Anybody, I don't care if I know you or not, you can't say stuff like that, and I see it on my news feed, and I don't say something. So I said something, and this individual hit me up, and we chatted shortly, and he's going through a lot. Lost both his parents, within a short period of time, recently. He has a lot of things going on. And of course, that's a lot of pressure. And for him, he doesn't feel like, he can go on. And like I told him, I gave him my disclaimer, nothing that I say is going to truly sit right or sit well with anybody when you're talking about the people that they love or losing something that they feel that's valuable to them. But at the end of the day, everything happens the way it's supposed to. A lot of the times we lose people and things happen to us because we are supposed to be detached from that. We are very detached to our relatives and the people that we love and care about. We have been taught almost that, we cannot live without them, even though we are born into this world by ourselves. We feel obligated, emotionally, to other beings, when we have to understand your journey here, is yours and yours alone. There are people that are going to come into your journey. They're going to walk with you. Some people are going to stay on your path. Some people are going to leave. And that includes your parents. That includes your blood relatives and anybody that you deem close to you. You have to understand that. It's all a part of your purpose. So we must get rid of this misconception. You can heal from anything and everything. That whole, you're an alcoholic forever, get that out your mind. Not true. You're always going to be a victim forever. Not true. Get that out your mind. You have to just deal with trauma forever. Not true. Get that out your mind. You have to start making peace with the things that have happened to you. You have to find the silver lining. You have to find the message in it. That is how you set yourself free. Then a friend of mine earlier posted something that also alluded to me to have this live, talking about the difference between surviving and healing. If you feel, that you will have to live or deal with your traumas forever, you're just surviving. You have not healed. When you are truly healed from something, it no longer bothers you on any level. It will never mess with your equilibrium. It will never get you off balanced. When you truly are healed from something. Like if you're in a relationship. When you are truly healed from a relationship, you can be around that person. You can see that person with someone else and not have any hard feelings. You will wish them well when you are truly healed from a relationship. You have detached your energy from that, so it's not going to bother you. I know people try to say all the time, that's just my reaction. No, those are all triggers. Anything that bothers you, that comes from somewhere else, is a reflection of what's inside of you. You still have to deal with that. I'll give you an example. I've had issues with my mom. I've had issues with neglect from her. And all the way up until about last month, I realized that I have not fully healed from that. Because whenever I have this sense of abandonment or something that I hold dear to me that may go, or I may have to leave, or they may have to leave me, it bothers me. Now, I don't react the way that I used to because I am steadily on my journey to that ultimate healing. You know what I'm saying? But there are still remnants. There are still little residuals of that. And why do I know that? Because whatever situation I was in, whoever it is I was talking to, I got a negative feeling after that encounter. So that means that is still something that I have to deal with. I have not fully healed. I am still in survival mode where that is concerned. And a lot of the, me consulting with my ancestors as of late, has been helping me with that. Because I know for a fact, that I want to, the only way I can dwell in my higher self and honestly fulfill my purpose fully is if I not allow those things to hold me back. Fear, inadequacy, all of those things is what holds you back from being who you're supposed to be. So I know that I have to get rid of that by any means. That is not something that I'm going to live with. Because I understand that the things that my mom did, the choices that she made, were still the blueprint to who I am today and where I'm going in the future. So I cannot say that, you know what I'm saying, I'm happy or I'm content with my journey and then regret the things that got me there. Doesn't work that way. So, healing from all traumas is 1,000% possible, but it starts here. Your mind controls everything. Your mind creates your reality. How you see your life, that is your reality. Doesn't matter what anybody else says, thinks, or whatever. How you see your life is how it is. So if you tell yourself every day for the rest of your life that you are never going to heal from the things that have happened to you, you're never going to heal from the things that happened to you. Stop telling yourself that. And again, this is no knock. I understand therapists and, you know what I mean, they have their counselors, you know what I'm saying, they go by a certain standard. Especially in this country. They have protocols and guidelines and ways that they have to deal with certain things or deal with you. So it's not to knock them. But some of those, those concepts are not helping. It may have stopped you from from actually going on and taking that drink at the moment. But it hasn't changed, hasn't taken that away. Because to be quite honest, alcoholism, sexism, all of the isms, all of the extremes, all of these addictions, they're based off, your traumas. No one is born an alcoholic. I don't care what anybody says. You're not born an alcoholic. Something happens to you, very traumatic. And then alcohol is available to you to help you drown away, or or to wash away your feelings. That's what the alcohol, that's what the alcohol is for. It's not that you are just so addicted to this drink that it just tastes so good that you just have to have it. No. It's the numbingness that you get from drinking it. When you drink, you're happy. Your body is numb. You have this euphoric, attitude. All your problems don't seem to be there. That is what you're addicted to. You're addicted to that feeling of peace or happiness or whatever it is because you're not fulfilling that without it. You don't have those feelings on your own. So you need the alcohol to give you that feeling. That is what you're addicted to. Yes, desensitizing to the pain. So it's not the alcohol. You fix your issue. You've healed that pain. You won't need the alcohol anymore. I promise you, you'll be able to go to a bar. You'll be able to still hang out with those friends who still drink. You'll still be able to do that because you have healed the actual issue. You have fixed that. So being around alcohol is not going to be an issue. It goes for anything, weed, all of that. Anything, any substance that you use, to compensate for what you feel that you don't have. That is the problem. That is what you tackle. And once you tackle that, all that stuff goes away. So it is a misconception that you cannot heal from traumas. We need to stop just surviving. That is not your purpose here on this earth, to just survive. That was not why you were born. We must start looking for our purpose. This is what I was saying the last live that I did about your purpose. Find your purpose. Actively seek that. That is where you're going to get your peace. That is where you're going to get your healing. Because again, once you understand who you are and why you are here, you will start understanding why the things happen to you the way that they happen to you. I'll go back to my mom. You know what I'm saying? As a mother, no, you are not supposed to neglect your children in any form or fashion, no matter how mild or how extreme. But the fact of the matter is I had to have a level of independence for my journey. Has nothing to do with me being less than, has nothing to do with my mom being a bad mother or any of that. It had everything to do with what my purpose is. I have to have a level of independency. I have to understand silence. I have to understand my alone time, my sacred space. I have a lot of energy going on with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm very sensitive to certain energies. So I have to have my space. I had to be able to take care of myself by any means. This is what's pushing me to my purpose. Because in regular life, I have nobody, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have crutches or comforts, even with losing my arm. That build up the, you know what I'm saying, the defenses that I needed. So now I can face anything. I can take care of myself regardless of who's around. If my mom dips off, if my man, you know what I'm saying, don't show up, I can take care of myself. I come from a family that we get real comfortable. Once we get comfortable, that leaves us stagnant. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, a part of my family. No matter how much I elevate myself, I still have that DNA in me. I still can, you know what I'm saying, revert back to those lower energies. And this is why I needed my space. Because when you're around your peoples, when you're around the people that you resonate with, you become like them. They become like you. So there are certain things, you know what I'm saying, that would not, that, you know what I'm saying, that's not going to serve my life. So my universe put me in a position to make sure that I handle that. Like me not able to have a home attendant. Little stuff like that that you would think that I should absolutely have access to, shouldn't have been a problem, and it's foul that I don't have it. But no, it's for a reason. Had I had home attendants in my household, they doing everything, I probably, not that I'm clean, but I probably would be lazy because I'm used to someone doing those things for me. I'd probably be fat as hell if I didn't have to walk and take the bus to do certain things. I maintain my weight now. I don't even have to exercise because I eat well and I walk, and you know what I'm saying, I get, you know what I'm saying, that's how I get my exercise and my daily working out or whatever. Every aspect of my life, you know what I'm saying, is set up so I can be the best me and fulfill my purpose. Period. So as hard as that's going to be, because it's hard. I'm not about to sit here and tell you healing is one of the hardest things that you're going to ever have to do. It's hard to reprogram yourself after decades of being a certain way, of thinking a certain way. That is a hard thing, but your life is worth it. Finding your purpose is worth it. So be the water buffalo and run through those storms. I promise you, healing is on the other side. And you do not have to deal with the remnants of it because that storm is going to wash that away. But you have to have a different perspective. Understand that all things happen, honestly, for your good. And I know that sounds fucked up. I know it does when you think about certain things, but I promise you, it is. I know people right now who's lost relatives, and they think that was the worst thing that ever happened to it, but it's exactly what they needed. Because their family members were their crutch. Their family members was part of the reason why they cannot fulfill their purpose. That's what your universe does. Your universe giveth and taketh on your behalf for your greater good, whether you like it or not. Every person that is no longer in my life, that was for my favor. Doesn't matter how I feel about them, felt about them. Don't matter who they were to me. no matter what plans that I had for us. Everyone that has left my life has left for a reason. Everyone that wasn't in my life was not there for a reason. And the reason was for my benefit. So if you can adapt that concept, that will take so much weight off your shoulders. It'll make it that much easier to find your purpose and to find peace. Hard thing to do, but it's very gratifying. So heal. Stop telling yourself that you can't. Stop telling yourself that you got to live with the bullshit, because you don't. Just like you wasn't born with the bullshit, you don't have to live forever with the bullshit. That was entered in, you can usher it out. Wasn't your fault at why it was there, but it is your responsibility to get rid of it. Call it unfair, however you want to spin that, but that's life. We don't control some of the things that happen to us, especially when we're children. But as adults, it is 1,000% our responsibility to fix them. Do it for yourself. Do it for your children. This is how you break generational cycles. This is how you save your family. Just think about how hard that is. Do you want your children to have to go through that? Do you want your children, to have to go through the same battles that you're dealing with right now? You can save them from that. Saving them saves you. I was just telling my aunt this earlier. One of my aunts died a couple of years ago, and her birthday's coming up, and she's taking it hard. And I keep telling her, she has to understand that as long as we are all alive, her, my other aunts, my cousins, as long as we have babies, and continue on our lineage, my aunt will forever live. As long as we speak her name and honor her, in whatever way that, that we know how, she will live forever. This will stop my aunt's pain. That will help her heal from that. Understanding that she is her sister and her sister is her. That she can find her sister in the faces and the hearts of her children. In the faces and hearts of her nieces and nephews. As long as we continue to say Robin, she lives forever. Just think about that. Think about every celebrity, every person that you've ever loved. You speak their names. Michael Jackson's going to live forever. Prince is going to live forever. Just think about that. You speak their names. They've been dead for 20, 30, some odd years, however long. You still speak their names. So they still exist. You know of them. And people who've probably never met them know them because you speak of them. We don't die. We are energy. All energy does is transform. That's it. This is why I say death is an illusion. We got to think better. We have to change. We have to unlearn and relearn these things. Because we are inflicting traumas on ourselves. You're continuing that cycle of trauma. You are now the co-conspirator in your own, in your own tragedy. Because you continue to dwell in that energy. You continue to think those thoughts. You got to be rid of that. Healing is 1,000% obtainable. I don't care what it is. Emotional, physical, any of that. Your body teaches you that. Your body heals. My whole arm came off. Gone. But I healed. Now I can slap this thing all around. A little sensitive, under. Everything heals. That's how the universe made us. That's how nature created us. Everything heals. I was just looking like I have this aloe vera plant. I use it on my face. And I'm looking when you gotta, pretty much cut off the little pieces, so you can use them. But when you look at the endings of it, the aloe plant heals itself. It almost, bruises up just like your skin does, which makes sense on why aloe vera is good for your skin. Exactly what your skin does, accumulate little particles, whatever it does to close it up, seal it and all that jazz. That's exactly what the aloe plant does. Everything heals, just like the seasons. Winter is the season of death. Everything dies. But then the springtime, it awakens again. That is the true cycle of life. We got to get in tune with that. Again, you could pray to whoever you want to pray to. I ain't here to tell you to do that. I ain't trying to, dictate that. But you're going to need to get in tune with some other stuff to go along with that. Because if you believe in a higher power and you still are not, and you still haven't healed, this last time I checked, in religion, the messiahs are healers. You believe in them, you trust in them, and you are healed. That's what they say. So if that's the case, then you should not be living with any type of trauma. And if you are, you need to rethink some things. That's all I'm saying. So please, heal thyself. It starts from you. Can't nobody heal you but you. Not no therapist, not your man or your woman, not your children, not me, not anybody, on here giving you any type of information. Everything starts with yourself. I don't care what it is. You want to find your soulmate. It starts with self. You want, financial freedom. It starts with self. You want peace, self. Wisdom, self. Everything starts with self. I don't care what it is that you want. You have to exude it from the outside and it comes out. Inside to the outside. That's how that works. So your energy invites disease. It invites trauma. That's why you have to get yourself right. Because it will repel all that shit. I promise you, when you're talking about relationships, you attract the person that you are. Period. If you're in a traumatic, toxic relationship, you are a part of that toxicity. You're attracting that energy. If you're by yourself, that is for a reason. Stop looking at that as a problem. Your universe works in your favor at all times. If someone's not for you, they're going to break that shit up. If someone's not for you, you ain't going to get with them. It's how that works. It's not really about what you want. It's about what you need. And your universe is going to provide that. You got to get in tune. So I love y'all. I'm going to let y'all enjoy the rest of your rising. I just felt that I needed to say that. I had a conversation with a couple of people about this, so this was on my heart. And yeah, we need to start healing. 2020 was a doozy for a lot of folks. 2021, you got to get in tune, man. You got to do better for yourself. You got to think differently. Things that are not serving you, you have to do them differently. That's insanity to continue doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So we got to do better. You are not an alcoholic. You are not, you know what I'm saying, a victim. You know, whatever words that they have, to any labels that they have, you know what I'm saying, for you, your traumas and all that, you are not that. Stop claiming that shit. Okay? You, if anything, you are on your journey to healing. That's what you say. Whatever it is. I'm on the journey. If you ain't made it there yet, you're still on the journey. But you will get to that destination. Don't ever let nobody tell you that. Whatever it is that you want to overcome, you can overcome it. Period. I love, love, love y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all's Wounds Day. As always, go to AMPspirationTTV on YouTube. Subscribe and hit the bell so you can get all this AMPspiration any day and any time. I have a lot going on, a lot of preparing, a lot of planning. 2021, I had plans, and now my plans have changed. I have to just move with spirit on how this is working, because everything works in my favor. So definitely go on there. Make sure you tune in. Of course, make sure you get your digital business cards. I know a lot of people getting their businesses popping. We're not sure exactly how this is going to work out in 2021 with all this COVID stuff. So you have to have an avenue to promote your business. So get you a digital business card. I have all of the links inside of my caption. They're really dope. Like I said, I have been very creative with them. I done put them on t-shirts. I done made them into stickers. So every place that I go, every town that I visit, I just stick them things all over the place. And I still, with being in the house, you know what I'm saying, for most of the time, I still get about between 100 to 200 hits on my digital business card, you know what I'm saying, every month. And that's simply because they're not around me. They're in airports. They're in the hotels I was staying in when I was in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the new wave. Very innovative for your business. And COVID friendly. So you can check it out. Also, definitely go to tifiscorner.square.site, return to the essentials, and join the wave. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for my January's unbox. She got some gold in there. Now, she does have this gold bar, but she has this serum that I believe that goes on your face. That's 24 karat gold. I'm telling y'all, I don't understand how this sister do it, but she does it. So you need to go on there, get you some. Use my name, PlumpQueen, so you get 10% off every purchase forever. I like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give y'all some savings. All right? So get them digital business cards. Get you some Tifi's Corner. And heal thyself. All right? I love, love, love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all's day. And peace. Be inspired.